Romania is situated in the north of the Balkan Peninsula on the western shores of the Black Sea. It enjoys great natural beauty and diversity and a rich cultural heritage. Romania enchants visitors with its scenic mountain landscapes and unspoiled countryside areas, and also with its historic cities and its busy capital. Over the last decade, Romania had undergone a significant development, and it is one of the recent members of the European Union. Tourists from Western countries might still, even today, enjoy some surprising experiences in Romania. This is a large country which can sometimes be shocking with contrasts. Some cities are truly Western Europe, some villages can seem to have been brought back from the past. While it has significant cultural similarities with other Balkan states, it is regarded as unique due to its strong Latin heritage. Oradea, the capital city of Bihor County, is one of the most important economic, social and cultural centers of northwestern Romania, holding on to these characteristics throughout its history. Located on the crucial Repede River, which divides the city into almost equal halves, it is the gateway to Central Europe and Western Europe. Economically, Spartenia Cosma Oradea has a tradition of over 90 years in the economical field of teaching, and it is currently the largest high school in Bihor, having over 1,000 students and 80 teachers. But with all these beauties and natural riches that we find in Romania, the sense of the community that exists, many Romanians have been pushed by the economic difficulties that have affected our country in recent years to leave the country in a desire to earn incomes and provide their families with the best possible lives. This is the bitter truth. Officially, Romania ranks 4th in Europe as the number of citizens living outside the country. There are more than 3.4 million Romanians who work abroad or are permanently settled there with families. These are the figures coming from the United Nations, the ones of the Romanian officials being masked to reduce the magnitude of the situation. The saddest thing about this migration is that the profile of a Romanian who goes to work abroad for different periods of time is the following. A person aged between 30 and 45 years, most have a job and most have a family, 1 or 2 children. Therefore, the effect is both in the productivity and demographic plan. The greatest drama that comes with the departure of so many Romanians is that of the children left behind in the care of a single parent, a grandparent, a different relative, or simply the state. Current data are worrying. 212,000 children enrolled in education system, plus preschool-aged children, plus children who dropped out of school, makes about 250,000 children. The Save the Children Association, the most active in supporting these vulnerable children, says that when they have to stay home without their parents, a child feels abandoned, however mature they try to understand the situation. Moreover, the sense of guilt that his mother has gone to send him money is overwhelming. The economic college Spartenia Cosma also faces this problem that affects the society, as about 1 in 10 pupils in our school have at least one parent gone to work abroad. Let's hear some of their stories. Hello everybody, thank you for agreeing to do this. Please feel free to share your stories.
My name is Mary and I'm a student in the 10th grade. My parents have been working abroad for about a year now, and they told us they had to leave in order to be able to pay their taxes, but I know it's mostly because they wanted us to live a better life here in Romania. And now I live with my grandparents and my 2 younger siblings, and fortunately we get along pretty well, but you know, sometimes it gets tough. And that's when I miss them the most, and I really need to feel them by my side. And right now I think my biggest dream is to have them back home, but I know that's not possible because it's much better for them there. And every single time we talk on the phone, I hope they would tell me that they are coming back home, but they never even mention that. So I'm just hoping someday that would happen. And the hardest part right now is talking about my problems. It's really hard to open up about them because I feel like I'm talking to some strangers. They don't know much about my life, and even in the moments when I feel like I'm really talking to my parents, I don't want them to be worried because I know they have much more important stuff there than the little things that I have to do here. Now, About the money, that's something I can't complain about. We have much more money than in the past years, but that doesn't make me feel any better, because all I need right now is to have them by my side.
Hi, my name is Aline and I'm a student in 11th grade. I live with my grandmother and my little brother. My parents got divorced 4 years ago, so my mom moved in England to work and provide us a better living. Since she's been gone, she came home only 3 times, so I really miss her, but no, that's it. Our grandmother is taking care of me and my brother. She cooks, she washes, she does the shopping, and she even comes to our parents' meetings at school. About my dad, I don't know very much. He barely calls us, and in the last discussion I had with him, he told me about his intentions to live in Italy for work. The only person I can speak to when I have problems is my colleague George, who also has parents gone abroad.
I'm Ioana, student in 12th grade. I have 2 younger brothers, George, who's 16, and Christina, who's 15, and our mom has been in Germany for 2 years. Our father takes care of us, but I took the mother's role in the family. Unfortunately, a big part of my time I spent cooking, cleaning, and taking care of my younger brothers. At school, I haven't got great marks because I often miss classes, and when I'm at school, I'm thinking about all the duties I have to do when I get home. I really miss my mom, and I hope that she will come home soon, because, you know, it's hard that your parents are apart. I don't know. I really miss her.
As it can be seen, even though the stories are diverse, they all have a common point, which is the fact that the situation is difficult as it is. Despite this, another struggle that children with parents abroad have to face is peer pressure under the form of bullying. To address this problem, Michael was kind enough to have a dialogue with us on this subject. Hello, Michael.
Hi.
Tell us about yourself.
My name is Michael. I'm 17 in the 11th grade, and at the moment I live with my older brother.
Why is that so?
My parents have been working in Italy for 3 years. They couldn't afford taking care of us.
I understand. And what about your free time?
My free time? All I do is learn, and that's just because I want to make my parents proud.
And your colleagues from school?
I've had some friends at school, but I heard them gossiping about me, and some colleagues called me nerd. So what could I do or say? Even if I had told them that I wanted to make my parents proud, they wouldn't have understood.
And why didn't you tell your head teacher about this problem?
I did, and she assured me that everything's gonna be okay. Gladly, she played us a report each about children with parents in some foreign countries. And after she had told them that there are children in school in this situation, they then understood.
And has the problem been solved?
Yes, it has. My friends came and apologized to me. And when we were hanging out, they remarked my pretty clothes from my mother, and holding back the tears in my eyes, I thought to myself, the sacrifice was too big for them.
Thank you. The drama is real, the pain tremendous, the emotional damage difficult to evaluate in long-term effects, and the situation needs to improve, to not affect the future of our nation.
But we can change this.
The school monitors and supports students through their teachers.
Monitors the students through schools and child protection departments.
The school considers them psychology.
It takes economic measures to motivate parents to return home. For example, in 2017, the Diaspora Startup Program was launched, through which Romanians who had lived outside of the country for at least 12 months. The people who wanted to become entrepreneurs in Romania received 40,000 euros for the launch of a company, provided they created at least 2 jobs.
Do all the good you can.
For all the people you can.
In all the ways you can.
For as long as you can!